We are live now.
I was about her face. Oh, and we have to invite people to the party, right?
Yes, we do.
Hey, my calendar even said Gnarly Dudes 7 to 9. All right, what am I doing here? Going to Facebook. Gnarly Dudes is live now. Quit waving at people.
I'm going to wave at people. You're just going to have to deal with it, all right? So just shut the effing up and...
Shut the what up what?
I said shut the effing up and deal with it. Mike Pock is watching. Hey, Mike, thanks for watching. Appreciate the love. Oh, that's you.
Start. Thank you.
Why?
I don't want... What happened?
This is...
I thought you normally don't use that.
Ugh.
Got some good news stories. Got a really good dateable or undateable.
All right.
Actually, within 10 minutes, I did 2 weeks worth of work. Found 2 really good profiles.
Like I said, I had all this stuff prepared, but I didn't write any of it down. And then come this afternoon, I couldn't remember a damn thing.
See, I told you. The struggle is real.
It is real. What time are we meeting tomorrow?
I don't know. Josh is back on.
Who?
My friend Josh.
Hey, Josh.
From Canada. He says, "Hey, Mike."
Hey.
E-H, hey, Mike.
Hey. Hey. I've never even heard of this song.
Yeah, who is this?
Gene Loves Jezebel. I've heard of the group.
Yeah.
I just don't know this song.
I also got some feedback to share.
Is this somebody I know?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know him.
Oh, all right.
So I asked them to write this as a review, and they said they did it twice, and it didn't show up on our Facebook page. So I don't know where it went.
Yeah, we need reviews.
Maybe if it was done on the Gnarly Facebook page. But yeah, she said she did it twice, and
we need reviews. People, give us a review, unless it's only 5-star reviews.
Yeah, no negative reviews.
Negative reviews, we're gonna kick you out. You're not part of the Gnarly Dudes Club. We're gonna take away your secret handshake.
That's like the Steve Dowell's club, WLEP in Chicago, was called the Insane Coho Lips. Don't get blindsided. See, Josh said A again.
A. Does he know any of the other 25 letters of the alphabet?
Any other Canadian words?
Yeah.
I told you he speaks French, so if you need a French interpreter.
I need that so often. Because the French are just coming up the southern border all the time.
Well, it's just all those French chicks you keep hanging out with.
I wish I had French chicks to hang out with.
We could probably make those arrangements.
Oh. Schedule online. I can't hear.
Oh, sorry. I turned them all down because it was loud.
Is that why I can't hear?
This one was all the way past half. I don't
No,
know
that's too loud.
I don't know who. Is that Len? Is he deaf?
No, but they do the Daily Dose show every morning.
Oh, every morning. Well, who's deaf? Is it... What?
What?
How come you didn't wave at him?
He wasn't paying attention. Changed it. Changed it.
It's true.
It's true. 100%.
True story. Good explosion.
Your Friday nights will never be the same.
That's true. Speaking of Friday nights,
yes,
tonight is the first ever virtual First Friday. Did you know that?
No.
So there's only 1 hour left. We've missed the first 2 hours. But a lot of the galleries downtown and in Oklahoma City and Manitou are doing virtual First Fridays. So they are showing you virtually what's in the gallery. And as an extra bonus, added bonus, if you purchase anything $50 or higher, the B. Vredenberg Foundation will kick in a matching grant to that particular gallery. But you have to make a purchase by 8 o'clock. So go to peakradar.com and then click on the virtual First Friday link and check out what's going on.
There you go.
Pretty cool.
Before we get started,
Yes.
El Guapo had a birthday this week.
That's true.
And as I posted, I couldn't understand his parole officer very well. It's either the 50th or 60th anniversary of his 21st birthday. And so happy birthday to El Guapo. Now, did you know that he was one of those that was arrested from the Alice's Restaurant gang?
No, I did not.
He was arrested for littering.
Littering?
Littering, yeah.
Yeah. What did he throw on the ground?
I don't know. But, all of them had their charges dismissed because the judge was blind and the police officers had all these colored photos, 8x10 color glossies with arrows and a description on the back, but the judge was blind, so he couldn't see the photos. But Paul apparently was a fugitive on the run. So his charges were never dismissed.
Really?
Yes.
So is he still a fugitive?
No. No. According to the story I got from his parole officer, he was apprehended and served time in the big house in the early 80s and spent his time just listening to the music of the 80s on the radio that was playing, and thus we are here.
Yeah. Gnarly
101.3, bringing you the best of the 80s.
Do you think El Guapo had a plethora of piñatas at his birthday?
I don't know. So happy birthday to El Guapo, belated birthday.
And other announcement today from our governor. He's asking everybody to wear masks when they're out and about.
No.
And there's a new website, ColoradoMaskProject.com. If you want an explanation as to why they're asking us to do this, the information is there. Also, you can make a donation or you can get involved some other way to help out the project.
You and I discussed we're going to wear Jason masks.
Well, I have mine.
I want to get mine.
You're going to get one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I have a Darth Vader mask too, but it's a kid size.
No, I'm going to get a Jason mask and wear that.
Okay. Ralph has a great mask that I wore on Halloween. It's like this creepy dead guy mask.
Creepy dead guy. Maybe it was really a dead guy.
Did you see the picture? I posted a picture as he
photographed me. No, I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah. I'll have to dig that one up. No pun intended.
Yeah. We are streaming on Facebook Live.
Yes.
So turn off Netflix. Turn on Facebook
You've
Live.
already watched everything on Netflix. So Ozark was the...
Don't spoil it. I haven't watched it.
The new season was released last Friday, so
Don't spoil it.
you've already watched it. You
No,
haven't
I
watched
haven't.
it yet?
No, I haven't.
What's wrong with you? I finished it last night.
I live down in Osage Beach.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, the Ozarks, it's a pretty area.
Yes, it is.
Nice.
That show's not filmed down there.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's filmed in Atlanta, Georgia. Or not Atlanta, Georgia. It's filmed in Georgia,
Okay.
at a lake in Georgia. And having lived down at Lake of the Ozarks, the scenes they show of Lake of the Ozarks, you can tell it's not Lake of the Ozarks.
Okay. Yeah.
Scammers.
I hate when they do that. You know, it's like I get excited when I see films made in Chicago, especially films made on the South Side. Like, what was the one with John Candy? Only the Lonely with John Candy. That part of it was filmed at Comiskey Park, and part of it was filmed not far from where I grew up. So it's pretty cool to see that. And also another famous scene in the movie Hoffa. Do you remember the movie Hoffa?
No.
You don't?
No.
Not at all? There was a
Never
scene
seen
where they're in a train yard, and he that's when they go on strike, and he's riling everybody up, and they go on strike. And that scene was filmed a couple blocks away from my house.
Cool.
So yeah.
Somebody on the Facebook Live asked, how about wearing a Resident Evil mask?
Resident Evil? I'm gonna have to look that one up. Is that the one with all the spikes? Oh no, that's Hellraiser.
That's Hellraiser.
Spikes.
Yeah, that's Hellraiser. You could wear that mask, though, by the way.
Okay, all right. If we could find one.
There you go.
All right.
If you got a request, go to the Gnarly website, gnarly101.3FM. Submit your request to us. We will be taking requests and long-distance dedications.
And are we going to start out with our tribute?
We are going to start out with our tribute. I'll let you introduce it.
Bill Withers, who wrote lots of songs that we know. He passed away, was it today or yesterday?
Today.
And
Well, it was announced today. I'm not
it was
sure.
announced today. So sad news for music fans. But one of my favorite songs of all time is Ain't No Sunshine. That was a Bill Withers song. And we're going to start off playing a Paul McCartney cover of this song from his Unplugged bootleg album. Here it is.
Miss Cheyenne, how are you doing? How are things in Nashville? Mr. Graham?
Nashville.
Hope you are doing well. Deb, like the Resident Evil mask. Good suggestion.
Josh says he's glad to see I still have my sanity. Just wait.
The show has just begun.
Yeah, we're just getting warmed
We're just
up
getting
here.
warmed up. That's right.
Yeah. Just hold on for a while.
Check back in another hour.
He said something in French, but I don't know what it means. Bien sûr.
Probably calling us assholes.
He's calling you. It also is followed by the word Tim. So.
Yeah, right. It's in French. You wouldn't know.
What's French for Tim?
Tim. But it's got that little wee-wee accent.
A wee accent.
It's got the wee-wee accent. Yeah, don't you know?
It's got the little wee.
Yeah. No, it's got a big wee-wee.
I'm telling you, there's too many wires over here.
Oh my gosh. Every week you come in and complain.
One of these days, I'm just going to get all tangled up in these. And,
You're gonna pull everything off the table.
It'll be like a fly in a spider web, It'll be like.
Ah! Oh my gosh.
John says I never had any sanity. Oh, Josh says what he said means of course.
Yeah, he's just telling us that. Copy it to Google Translate. Make sure.
I'll do that later. My eyes always water a lot from all the laughing we do here. So.
If you got pink eye, that means you got COVID-19. Get out of here.
Does not.
They said that's one of the...
Who said that?
Not the WHO. That is one of the possible signs of COVID-19. Look it up. It was on the interwebs.
I've never heard that.
Thank you, Cheyenne. We love it too.
This is a great album.
We like to stroke it.
What are you stroking?
Stroke it, stroke it.
It's coming up.
Shh, don't ruin it.
How many songs are we gonna play before coming back?
How many do you want to play?
12.
We can do 12. If you don't want to do a show, we can do 12.
Still be a show.
Still be, if you don't want to talk. Yay, yay.
I'm gonna have to check.
Hey, Cheyenne, it's okay if it's dirty. We don't mind. It's not like the show's
dirty?
clean.
Who's Cheyenne?
It's a friend of mine. Good friend of mine.
Explain. I didn't think anybody liked you.
My friends live in the U.S. Unlike you, your friends don't live here because you ran them all off.
I am internationally known. I am an international man of mystery.
Yeah, that's what you say you are. Oh, see, Deb confirmed. Yes, that is one of the signs of COVID-19. So, there.
Who said what?
Deb.
Who's Deb?
Deb B. Osborne. Gnarly Dudes Club. Somebody wants to join the Gnarly Dudes Club.
Oh, yeah? It's $78,000 to join.
But if you act now...
You can get it for $29.95.
Yes, if you act now, $29.95. Operators are standing by.
We take Visa, MasterCard, American Express.
No, cash only.
Cash only.
Do you got one of those squares?
No, I have a different credit card thing.
Yeah, but that's going to go to your photography group, so I'll lose out on the money. No way. You're going to scam me. You're going to scam me. I know you are.
I'm going to take the money and I'm going to take the $30
Right.
and go to Canada.
Yeah. Oh. I'm Mike's friend. Oh, I'm sorry, Johnny. My condolences.
Oh, Johnny's one of my ghost hunter friends.
When you're ghost friends, he ghosts you a lot.
Hey, Francie says hi.
Hey.
Send her a wave.
Deb is a Colorado Springs native. That's who I am. Ooh, I've never met a Colorado Springs native.
Really?
Cool.
You've never met a Colorado Springs native?
No.
Really?
Really? You're not a native.
I know. I didn't say I was.
I know you did.
How come you didn't wave to that guy?
What are you doing? I'm still waiting for the Peaks and Pasty ladies to come up and on the window. Tonight would have been a perfect night. A little chilly.
I've been dreaming about that. It's what helps me get to sleep every night.
I'm sure they appreciate that.
Through all this stress, it's like, I need a happy place to go to.
Do you want to do another one, or do you want to come out of this?
We can come out. We can explain.
I mean, it's not
what
the
we're
12 songs in a row you wanted.
we can explain what we're doing.
There's no explaining what we're doing.
I mean, with the songs.
Oh, okay.
And I know there's no explanation for anything else.
Johnny
Right,
says he's
so-
not a ghost.
Is Billy Thorpe up after this?
Yes.
Then I can tell my Billy Thorpe story.
Okay.
It involves KC95.
Real rock radio. Sweet beat.
Good. I'm gonna read our review when we come back.
Stroke.
This will shock and awe you.
It was shock and awe.
Yeah.
I thought that was a military exercise in Iraq. Stroke me. Stroke me.
Sorry. You'll have to ask someone else. That was Billy Squire.
I think everybody knew that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there may be...
Stroke me, stroke me.
Don't ever do that again.
I actually walk up and down stores and just start shouting, stroke me, stroke me.
You ever walk around the store and pretend you have Tourette's syndrome?
No.
And just like yell
No.
at something, random stuff? I once was at a grocery store and I saw a friend of mine in one of the aisles and I snuck back behind the end cap so he wouldn't see me. And I went, what am I going to do? I got to do something. So I was standing next to a display full of bagels. So I grabbed a bag of bagels and I threw it at him and it landed in his cart. And he was just looking around like, what the hell just happened? He didn't see me. So then I popped out from the end cap and I'm like, surprise!
Do you ever, when you're shopping at the store, just put things in other people's carts?
Yeah. People who piss me off, the people who leave their cart in the middle of the aisle.
You just put extra stuff in there?
Yeah, I'll just put something in their cart. If they're not there and they just left their cart to block everybody else, I'll put something random in their cart and walk away. Yeah. So I do that sometimes.
When I was in college, a friend of mine, he and I lived together during college, and we would go grocery shopping, and we would always look for the cereal that had the best toys.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the cereal we would buy.
Yeah.
Based on the toys.
Yeah. I once bought a box of honeycomb because it had a rubber ninja star with suction cups on the end. Instead of points, it had suction cups. So one day, I was like 25 or 26, and I went to work the next day, and I walk in the office and come to these two guys that are in this cubicle, and they're like, "Hey, Mike, what's up?" And I took this thing out of my pocket,
threw it at them,
wham, and went right between the two of them and stuck on their overhead cabinet, and they're like, what the hell? So then one of those guys bought a box of honeycomb so he could get one. Then we were having ninja star fights in the office. So
nice.
Anyway, I was mentioning earlier before we went on the air that we actually got some feedback after last week's show.
Yay!
And this is from Nicole. Last week I decided
Nicole.
Is that a real song?
No.
Okay. Last week I decided to post an event on nextdoor.com just to see who might listen. Since everybody is at home with nothing else to do, captive audience again. And got this great message from Nicole. She says, "Thanks for sharing your radio show, ! My husband and I got a kick out of it. It's the first time in years that we sat and listened to the radio at night. We didn't even know the station existed, and we listened again last night. It's great that there are some surprises, not the same old top 20 80s stuff." So there you go. Thanks.
Thank you, Nicole. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you're listening tonight.
I hope so too. Yeah, I posted another event today, and what we're doing in honor of Bill Withers is we're playing songs by Bills and Billies. So we had Bill Withers and then Billy Squire, and next up we're going to play Billy Thorpe. And I have a good college story about the song. So I
do share.
The song is "Children of the Sun," and I never heard the song until I moved down to college in the St. Louis area, and it was rather popular on our favorite St. Louis station, KC95.
Real Rock Radio.
And so one of the guys in the dorm called up the station and requested the song, and came up with the idea for all of us to turn our stereos up to 11 when the song came on. When the song came on, and open up the windows in our room. So song came on, the DJ dedicated to us at Parks College, and we had everybody had their stereos cranked up. And then the RA came running into the building screaming at us and busting into people's rooms and just turning the stereos off. And he's like, what the hell are you guys doing? And he was way at the other end of the building. He's like, I could hear this all the way over there. We're like, dude, we're just blowing off some steam. It was like a Friday night or something. And so it was, whoever thought of that, I don't remember whose idea it was. It was pure genius.
So everybody, get your stereo, your radio.
Turn it up to 11, open up your windows and let everybody hear it. And if you do go outside, wear your mask and social distance yourselves. But it's like, did you see this thing? There's a new thing now where people are howling at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, well, they're howling, doing a dance party on their porch steps. They're doing this, which I thought you would be participating in, this photo project where photographers are going through neighborhoods and you're supposed to be standing on your porch or your driveway, and the photographer's just taking pictures. It's called Front Porch Project, I think it's called.
I haven't heard of that, but I invented a new game this week that we could share later. But I think we should start a new thing, and every week we should play Billy Thorpe. People can go and crank up their stereos and see how many people will hear it.
There we go. Children of the Sun on the Gnarly Dudes, Gnarly 101.3.
This is a great song. The laser sounds and
Star Wars. Nobody sent any requests in except for Chuck, and that was like 12:30 this afternoon. Evan, we got your song still coming.
Who?
Evan.
Oh, Evan.
Evan.
I thought you said Heather.
Well, if Heather sends a request, we'll get her song.
We'd probably do her song before Evan's song.
Yeah, Evan would be booted a little bit further down.
Oh, where's your drumsticks? The drummer who can't drum with two hands.
That's right, the drummer can't drum with two hands. Where's your hat so I can beat you?
Here's a good sound. Here's a good part. There's a guitar coming in.
Where's your air guitar?
It's right here.
Kind of wimp.
Kind of what?
Wimpish. Behind my head.
Laser sounds. Children of the sun.
No, we can't.
That was so funny though. We had all of our stereos cranked up. I thought it was brilliant.
Fantastic.
I even think the person who called told the DJ what we were going to do. And he was like, I mean, wouldn't you be like, that's awesome.
That's the next song on the list. Be bumping that song up.
Yeah.
Because how many times did you call Kay Sheen and you never got your request? Oh, about all the time. Break out your dance moves. Come on, you curtain.
Forgot about the curtain.
You curtain. Come on, get the curtain.
The curtain is closing.
Oh, man. Now, if you can hit that note,
That's why I'm lip syncing.
I will give you your $79,000.
Oh, and a bonus $1,000, right? It's $78,000.
That was a weak keyboard playing. Van Halen, I'll wait.
You mean Van Hagar?
Nothing wrong with a little Van Hagar. Van Halen.
Who requested that?
We got more Van Halen than that.
Oh no, that's from 1984, isn't it? I should have 1984 on my thumb drive.
We got it. But we'll have to wait till after our Billy set.
Oh yeah, okay. How many more Billies do we have? 3?
We got Joel and Ocean. Cheyenne, it will be coming up, yes.
Little funky bass there. Great song.
Oh, the song sucks. Let's go to another one.
Too late.
Is this the dance version of the song?
The dance version. Get your drumsticks, man. You're not paying attention.
Oh, wait, gotta wave. Hey, Mr. Runner. Hey.
Running.
He's either running or he stole something.
He's social distancing. Alright, so we need someone to give Tim some drum lessons.
Yes, I would like some drum lessons, please.
I had some drumsticks. I don't know what happened to them.
I can't pay. I'm a DJ.
But you could play their requests.
Why do they call it a long distance? What about a short distance dedication? I have a short distance dedication.
It's more meaningful if you're missing someone who's a long ways away, and you're, so like say you're overseas fighting in the war, and you want to send a dedication home to your honey, so
as you're blowing up a enemy. Dear Casey, I'm over here blowing up enemies. Could you please send War by U2 to my honey? Let her know that I miss her.
Cool. I love that song. Haven't heard it in a while. Hey, where's Melissa? Last week she didn't come in until the second hour.
She's a slacker.
She said something about having to take care of her kids or something.
Yeah. Tie him up, throw him in the bed. Come on.
There you go. Just lock him in the bathroom.
Give him Jello shots.
Jello shots.
It's still rock and roll to me.
Yeah, just give him a bottle of whiskey. They'll be fine.
Yeah, that's right. Who's checking these days? Come on. You can't leave the house. White wall ties are you gonna cruise America mile. You can't be too sentimental. Best bet's a true baby blue continental. Hot funk, cool junk, even if it's old junk, it's still rock and roll to me. Doesn't matter what they say in the papers, 'cause it's always been the same old scene. Million times.
We're in the magazine. Oh, he got me in the neck.
You're flinching.
I'm waving at people and you're shooting me.
You're flinching.
You know what we should do? We should toss up a ping pong ball and see if you can shoot it.
See if I can hit it. That would be fun.
I have my ping pong balls.
Oh, okay.
It's the second time you've hit me in the neck.
That was the belly.
No, the last week you hit me in the neck. Ready?
Ooh,
Close.
close. I'm out of ammo.
Too much. Talking about the new South funny. We're coming back on?
No.
We're playing Billy.
We're playing Billy.
Playing Billy? Billy Ocean?
Back with this. Locked and loaded. Oh, yeah.
Did you see that video I posted with Benny Hill as the B team?
I didn't watch it. I saw it, but I didn't watch it.
That's funny. Because he plays both part of, what's his name? That Mr. T plays?
A pity fool.
BA. He plays BA and then also the head guy. And so there's scenes where they both appear and you could see that there's somebody else dressed up as Mr. T.
I take it back. I don't want a French. I want a Caribbean king.
You want to do what?
I want a Caribbean queen.
Caribbean queen?
Caribbean queen, yes.
Instead of what?
Instead of the French girl.
Really? Do you want a girl with dreadlocks?
Sure, why not?
Really?
Who's to say the French girl wouldn't have it either?
All right, let me see if I can find that picture of me wearing Ralph's mask.
Ralph.
All right. Can I do this?
You've got the moves. I don't know for what.
Because I ate a light dinner.
You're lying on your feet. You ate a light dinner. You're lying on your feet.
I'm not all weighed down. You know. Gassy.
Thank God.
So if I back out of this page, is it going to close my watch party?
I don't know. Probably.
All right. Well, I guess I'll save that for later. Ooh.
I think the horns were better on the recording than in here.
Did you see the polka post?
Yes.
For April Fool's Day. So, and Dana asked, "What? No kazoo?" At first, when I posted that, the picture wasn't showing up. The cool stays cool. And the cool stays cool.
The beef stays hot. My beef stays hot.
Do TMI.
Gnarly 101.3.
Wow, that like almost broke my eardrum.
Broke your eardrum? Sorry. It is kind of hot. It is going a little hot. There. Now it's down a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Anything for you, Mike?
So that was the last of our Billy set. Billy Ocean. Good song. That was a Gnarly mix. Gnarly Dudes mix. Little extra
Kazoo action there?
horn section there.
I'm sure Billy Ocean was thinking of having a kazoo. He just couldn't find a kazoo player.
Oh, he should have called me.
He should have called you.
Yeah, he should have. So, lots of interesting stories in the news this week. How about the story yesterday of the train engineer who tried to drive his train into the boat?
Yeah, to the medical boat.
Okay, so this, I when I heard this story, I'm thinking, all right, he obviously didn't think this through well enough. It reminded me of the scene in Jaws with what's his name, Shaw, who they're talking about putting the cage in the water, and he's like, you're in the cage. Cage goes in the water. Shark in the water. Farewell, and adieu. So I'm like, okay, so let's think this through. You're in the train. Train's on the tracks. Boat's in the water. How do you make that connection?
Yeah, because the track ends before the water.
The track, getting the train from the track to the water, the boat. So he claimed that the ship wasn't there to do what everybody's being told it's there to do. So what he didn't clarify.
Well, he's one of those conspiracy theories.
Right, yeah. So it's like, okay, it's not like he's Evel Knievel trying to drive his jet car over
the Grand Canyon.
His jet motorcycle over the Grand Canyon. You know, it's like, this is how many thousands of tons.
Well, his train track didn't go all the way to the shed.
Didn't go all the way to the roundhouse. So, yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm going to launch this train into the ship. And
wait, the track stops here.
It stops 250 yards away from the shore.
Yeah. He didn't do any math there. He must have flunked math.
Obviously not a physics major.
No.
Yeah, so he's up for the Darwin Award. So are all these other kooks who think this whole thing is a hoax. So I don't normally wish ill upon people, but some of their leaders need to get sick. So that's, they're like, oh, okay, well, I changed my mind. This is real, and everybody should stay home. That's being a COVID-idiot. So.
Oh, Mike.
I also invented a game this week. People are complaining that they can't see their barbers or hairstylists to get a haircut or a trim or a new do. So
or really, the ladies can't get their hair dyed. So the true colors are going to be coming out real soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're all worried about that.
Yeah, all the ones who trying to hide that gray.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, I've been trying to hide my gray too.
I can tell.
You can tell.
Grecian formula.
Barbershop's closed. You can't get in.
So I invented a game called Virtual Haircut. And so all it takes is a photograph of you, a good, nice, selfie, and a little bit of Photoshop skill.
Which I have zero
Or
of.
a friend with Photoshop skills. And some interesting hairdos. So if you want to see what I did for both myself and Tim, go to the Gnarly Dudes Facebook page, and we're sporting some Flock of Seagulls.
See, you said that, and the Flock of Seagulls song's like further down in the rotation.
That's right. It'll give people something to look forward to. they maybe will continue to listen if they know the Flock of Seagulls is coming.
If they're still listening now after 40 minutes.
So we both sporting a Flock of Seagulls Quaff.
Quaff.
And I laughed so hard when I made your food. So I think I'm going to make a little video, little tutorial for my virtual haircut game and show people how to do this. And then I'll become famous for virtual haircut.
Mike, wake up. Mike, wake up.
You're looking at me with that look of doubt.
You're exactly right. I am looking at you with that look of doubt. That look of keep dreaming.
All these great ideas I have, and you just squash them with your...
I'm not squashing anything. You can keep dreaming.
Uh-huh.
Keep dreaming. Dream the impossible dream.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And?
Just keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming, sunshine.
Sunshine.
We had a request from our friend Evan down in Albuquerque.
Hi, Evan.
Hey, Evan.
It was a rather forceful request.
Yeah, it kind of was.
He said you better play some of this.
Yeah, I kind of felt threatened.
Yeah, I did too. Maybe he's a little bit
He's an attorney, you know.
Oh, all right. We better not say anything
So,
else.
better be careful. He will sue us.
As if he's the only one.
Evan, stand in line. Courthouses aren't open.
Yeah, so you'll have to make your filing some other day.
So, Evan, just for you, Devo, freedom of choice on the Gnarly Dudes.
Oh, I need my keyboard.
Well, go get it. It's right there in the window.
I'm tethered.
You're tethered?
Yeah.
All right, now we got to get the Van Halen.
Did El Guapo disinfect this?
No.
Ooh.
All right, Cheyenne. Van Halen's coming up. Couple songs.
Ask Cheyenne what she thinks of Killer Koala.
Cheyenne, tell him Killer Koala.
Alex! He's cute. See? He's cute.
Shove it into the lens. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it now. Chris is looking on. Hey, Chris.
Hi, Chris. I just saw Killer Koala.
Look at it now. The talent this man possesses.
It's true. I like what you told Zach, that you have no idea what's going to come out of it.
Just being honest.
Well, that's the plan.
Yep. Ooh, somebody requested Adam Ant.
Who?
Oh, that was Deb way back when, but she left us. I do actually have Adam Ant in here.
She left because you didn't play her song. I'm waving at people.
You're waving at people?
Yeah.
So am I.
Hi. Josh left. Josh keeps leaving. It's like, what, does he have somewhere to go?
What's more important? Oh, it's like
Priorities.
Deb left too. She said, "Have a good night, Gnarly Dudes," and she left. Where are you going? Bars are closed. Restaurants closed. Can't go to a movie theater. There is no better entertainment on a Friday night than this.
Not now.
Maybe in 6 months when this ends.
You remember when we get fired?
Bust my camera.
Sending them at the camera. Does this do slow motion?
Yes.
Who's this?
This was our request, Depeche Mode, Shake the Disease.
Depeche Mode. I didn't recognize it at first. It seemed happy at first.
And that's not Depeche Mode.
Not gloomy.
I'm not going down on my knees. Actually, this is kind of a good song right now for the times.
Yeah. When do you want to do Dateable or Undateable?
After Van Halen's I'll Wait.
All right. You had that story about the potential condom shortage.
Yes.
Do you want to do that?
Well, we're going to do Dateable or Undateable?
Yeah, I'm just reminding
Yeah,
you.
I do want to do that. Because that's us providing a public service.
That's right.
Load up on condoms. Hoard them.
You know, it's really sad. Like, condoms have a 5-year shelf life. You know, it's really sad when you have to keep buying new condoms because they expire.
Okay, Mike, I wouldn't know about that. Some of us have had that taken care of already.
Ugh. TMI.
Lawrence Welk in the flesh.
You know, my parents actually bought my brother an accordion.
Really? No way. No
I
way.
had him take lessons.
No way. There lead to you. No.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Chris posted a GIF of Baby Yoda. I can't get it to work.
She did what?
A GIF of Baby Yoda.
Oh, okay.
It's not working though.
Understand me. Understand
Now I've got a
me.
blocker.
Oh, you got a blocker? To the left, to the right. Didn't do well.
5-hole. You know, I was thinking that if I could grow a beard, we could do like the NHL playoffs and grow playoff beards.
Until the NHL resumes,
Yeah,
we're not shaving.
yeah, right. But I can't grow a beard, so
Oh. Maybe you need some more testosterone.
possibly. Baby Yoda is waving back.
The disease.
Chris's Baby Yoda is waving back at you, except not. Thanks, Chris. Baby Yoda.
Well, it's better than she sent you one that Baby Yoda was flipping you off. She could have sent that one. Shake the disease. Whoa, that ended.
Oh, here we go.
There you go. could have been a drummer.
For who?
Yeah, for the Who. Oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
We gotta do it again.
Now I gotta play it over.
That's right. Rewind it. There's an almond. Oh, break the keyboard.
Yeah, like you broke my energy dome.
I was just allowing energy in. Learn. Yes, I know it well. The page is turned. It's
Just
so
saw you
hard to
drumming.
tell. Magazine. The picture sells what it does to me. Boom, boom.
You missed it again.
I didn't want to show Van Halen up.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, it is. Stop me now, as fine as you are. There it was. Got it.
And you criticized my keyboard playing.
Yes, I do. I can never be sure. Good photography. Love comes down, coming straight for your heart. Me now. Yes, you
What
are.
are we doing? Dateable or undateable next, or?
Here it is. Here's your part. Come on, get the keyboard. Come on, come on. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, Evan, you just joined us. We already played Devo. You missed it.
Too late.
You're late to the party, Evan.
Why don't they have coronavirus in Antarctica?
My part's easier. You were a key off. You're a key off. It's a magazine. The picture says. You just smile. The picture says.
Isolated.
See, I can do the parts like that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I can do that. Do 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 do. Boom.
No, you can't.
Or the part that just goes boom, 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 boom. I'd be a fantastic drummer.
Are we doing dateable or undateable?
Yes, we're doing dateable or undateable. I gotta find our theme.
I gotta find.
Van Halen, I'll Wait. That was a dedication. We also had a request in there for Depeche Mode, Shake the Disease. That was from. Do you remember who that was from?
That was an online request.
Yeah, it was Chuck.
Chuck.
Chuck went to the website, Gnarly 101.3,
Was it
and submitted that request, Shake the Disease.
Chuck Taylor.
And Evan out of Albuquerque, our friend out of Albuquerque, who joined late, missed his Devo.
There's proof when you watch the video. There's proof.
There's proof, that's right.
Played the song for you.
And then, like we said, Van Halen, the request from Cheyenne.
Okay, I'm almost ready.
Should I stall some more? Yeah, you kept asking me all through the song, we're going to do it, we're going to do it, and I kept saying yes, and then you weren't ready.
I was distracted by all the
My
keyboard
drumming?
and drum playing. So We may want to do the station ID now, because this is a very long profile.
Okay. So KFEZ 101.3 FM, Walsenburg, Pueblo, Colorado Springs. This is Gnarly 101.3 FM.
And you're listening to the Gnarly Dudes Show. We're also streaming live on Facebook, and there's 5 minutes left for the virtual First Friday. And if you've purchased anything $50 or more, B. Vradenberg Foundation will kick in a matching grant to that studio. That's pretty awesome.
That is cool.
I need to take a drink, so say something.
Oh my gosh. Can you not be prepared for the show?
Remember what our
our
motto is.
Yeah. No matter how much you try to prepare, you cannot prepare for the show.
You can never be ready.
Oh, that is so true in so many ways.
It's time for Dateable or Undateable.
You always crack up at this point. You can't do the second part. I'm convinced the only reason you like doing this segment is so you can play the kazoo.
That's one of the reasons.
Yeah, I think that's the main reason.
I also want to illustrate how difficult the dating scene is. It's still playing. I still hear it in my ear. You turn... Alright, so this person has a lot of things to say. And I think your finger is going to get tired from working the buzzer. So for those of you who have not heard this segment before, I read a dating profile and Tim has the buzzer ready. Hit us with the buzzer. There you go. Tim has the buzzer ready when he hears something that is objectionable, the reason why this person is undateable, then he hits the buzzer.
And these are real profiles that you've pulled off?
Yes.
Which site?
This one comes from Plenty of Carp. And
so if just because we find the individual may be undateable, you may find the individual dateable.
Our opinions don't necessarily match yours.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, here we go. First paragraph. If you are a fake scammer that likes to play stupid games and hopes to brainwash women, maybe to get money or just because you are bored, don't waste my time with me. Don't waste your time with me. I don't talk to anyone that I can't meet in person within a week.
That was poor English.
Well, I forgot to preempt this by saying I believe that English is not this person's first language.
Okay, so English could be a second language or a third.
So there are numerous mistakes.
Grammatical errors.
So right off the bat, she's being very demanding, right?
She's like screaming.
Yeah. All right, next paragraph. If you are not looking for serious, meaningful, long-term relationship, please don't text me. I am not interested in a one-night stand, friend with benefits, or just short-term casual fun. Don't waste my time if sex is all you want.
COVID-19's out there. You know, the world's ending.
We gave the tips last week for... Yeah, so refer to our YouTube.
Yeah. Please refer to last week's show.
Yeah. All right, here we go. To start with...
Oh, we've already been 2 paragraphs in and now we're starting?
Yeah, we're just getting started.
Oh, okay. Wow. Dang. No wonder she's on...
Men with facial hair or cowboys are not my type.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Wasn't prepared.
Neither of us have facial hair and neither of us are cowboys, but you're offended by that?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I want to own a ranch someday.
Okay. You want to punch some doggies?
No, I don't want to punch doggies. I want to own a ranch. You ever watch the show Yellowstone?
No.
With Kevin Costner?
No.
He has a huge ranch called Yellowstone.
How huge is it?
It's huge. Huge. Anyway, that's what I want to be. I want to be a rancher.
Okay.
at a ranch.
Wear a 10-gallon hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have like 5-gallon head.
It doesn't mean you guys are not attentive. Many women like that look. I don't. I'm looking for a man that enjoys the lifestyle and the activities that I enjoy, and most of that is around the city.
Because it's all about me.
Exactly.
It's about me.
If you like cookie cutter American woman, it's not me.
American woman.
I am an elegant and classy European woman.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, women. She says, I am an elegant and classy European woman.
Okay, so what is she doing here in the good old US of A?
I'll keep reading.
Oh, okay. Sorry to interrupt.
All right. Next paragraph. I am hopeless romantic. The key word there is hopeless. Love is my religion. If you are not a romantic man, we are not speaking the same language. We've already
discussed this.
Language is an issue here. Call me old-fashioned, but yes, I am hoping to find true mutual love in my life. Next paragraph. Genuine, authentic, and real, that's me. I have fun and positive personality. I am kind, caring, and very forgiving. I love helping people. I am also smart, confident, family-oriented, and ambitious women. I am loving mother of 2 fabulous girls. I love kids. That was like one sentence. I like to joke, flirt, and be playful, especially, not especially, especially if I have a few drinks. All right. So first,
we got a lot of dissect here.
Yeah, first she's talking about, not fooling around.
Yeah, she doesn't want one-night stands and
now
BFFs.
she's like saying, want to have fun, and especially if I have drinks in me.
And I like to flirt.
But I am not a big fan of drinking. 1 or 2 is enough to make me happy. In fact, I don't like heavy drinkers. It's a big deal breaker for me. I like to joke, laugh. I have fun, playful, flirty, and happy personality. I hate conflict and drama. I don't play childish games. I never fake my feelings. I am a straight shooter.
Does she fake her?
Fake.
Fake, yeah. Fake.
Continuing on.
There's no more?
Oh, man, there's a whole nother page.
Holy cow. No way.
That's
no
why
wonder
I
we had to do
said
the ID.
idea. So, I love watching the sunset and sitting next to fire pit outside or fireplace inside on a blanket with nice relaxing music, wine, there's alcohol again, cheese, and lots of affection. Lots of affection. Is she getting the affection from the cheese? I don't know.
Or the wine.
I love PDA, holding hands, kissing in public. Next paragraph. I am artistic and creative. I love drawing and painting. I enjoy photography.
Hey, Mike, come on. Right up your alley.
And videography. I like swimming, the beach, or cruises are the ideal vacation for me. I love flying and traveling anywhere. I enjoy fine dining. Going to bar for drinks. Again, kind of.
Yeah, she keeps bringing up alcohol.
Yeah. Movies, ballet, concert plays, museum, art shows, comedy clubs, paint and sip events. I play pool. I love shooting at the range.
Alcohol.
Traveling. I am adventurous. Here we go. I think this is going to answer your question from earlier.
Okay.
I am not a typical Colorado girl. I love the nature, but I am not very outdoorsy. I am more like...
Wait. Stop. She wanted to be outside with the fire. Did she say earlier hiking?
No. Did she? I don't remember reading hiking. Anyway, let's continue.
Can we end this?
I am more like a city girl. That's why it's hard for me to find my match, as everyone here is obsessed with the mountains. I prefer beach over the mountains.
Bush.
Okay, you are... Okay. Bare feet, sunset walks on the beach sounds amazing. I love swimming, snorkeling, boating, sailing, water skiing, kayaking. Cruise is an ideal vacation for me.
Okay, wait. That's all outdoor stuff.
and she's indicating that she is in the wrong place. So if you want beach, water activities, skiing, boating, you're living in the wrong place.
Yeah.
You need to be on a coast somewhere, right? I don't mind cooking if I have someone fun to cook with.
There's more?
I told you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm also a very feminine woman with a refined sense of taste. I can't help it. I have an expensive taste. 2 question marks.
She doesn't know she has expensive taste?
I appreciate fine things in life, but love is the most important thing to me. I love to dress up, wear high heels, makeup. I love to look sharp, smell good. I always take great care of myself, and I expect that from my man. I have a lot to offer the right man. I know that I am a rare find.
Oh, yes, you are.
Yes, indeed. But I do have flaws.
Yes, you
like
do.
Everyone else. I love attention, and I'm very picky when it comes to my man.
It's all about me.
My ideal match, to be honest, probably is someone from overseas, from Europe, or someone that appreciates Eastern European women. Men that were born and raised in Colorado probably will not have a lot in common with me, as I am not very athletic and not into sports.
She's one of those Russian women. The Russian women.
He, 42 to 55 years old, successful, avant-garde, metrosexual man, educated, elegant, attractive man with nice personal presentation all around. Polished, very presentable, with intelligent gestures. Intelligent gestures?
Tell it with that.
I don't know what that means. Action.
I got an intelligent gesture for her.
Well-balanced professional. She wants a well-balanced professional. He is, all caps, classy, somewhat fit, well-groomed, likes to dress nice and neat, uses nice colognes, takes care of his hygiene.
That's us.
Capital letters, clean cut, always shaved. I hate facial hair, sorry.
I think she said that already.
Yeah, someone that doesn't use drugs and it's not a heavy drinker, someone that has a good sense of humor, outgoing personality, someone that's kind and caring and likes kids, and oh so important, a man that is passionate and very affectionate, because it's all about me.
Okay. No guy would have sat there and read through that whole profile.
Oh, I did. And I loved every minute of reading it, because I'm like, this is gold. This is gold, Jerry.
This is gold.
Here we go.
Is this the big wrap up?
Almost.
Oh, almost.
Things I can't stand.
Oh my gosh.
And have a, all caps, 0 tolerance for. Facial hair.
3 times we've said that.
Bad smells. Poor man.
Oh, no.
Bad smells. Poor manners and dirty language. What's wrong with some dirty language? Poor hygiene and poor oral hygiene.
Isn't that under bad smells?
Alcohol abuse or drugs, and
facial hair?
Sleeping with pets. By the way, don't click me that you want to meet me. I can't see that. Just text me if interested.
Oh, let's text her.
Are you ready for the wrap up?
Oh, please. Can we wrap this up?
This is under the category or the heading Conversation Starters. Ideally, I would love a date at the beach.
There's no beach.
Wrong place. You're in the wrong place. Sunset, holding hands and walking bare feet, B-E-A-R, on wet sand, playing in a water, taking sexy pictures of each other, a lot of affection, kissing, playing, teasing, romantic picnic, and making love under open sky, but that's in future, of course. For first date, the most important would be simply to be the person I genuinely like. We're both
She's
where
wearing me
we
out.
both seem to quote unquote click or connect on every level.
There is not enough buzzers that I could give for this
I
one.
noticed you just stopped using it after a while, and it's like, wow. So
I give you credit for reading that profile because I would have stopped.
It's gold. It's gold. I was like, and I found this 5 minutes into my search yesterday. I'm like working on getting stuff ready for the show. 5 minutes in, I find this. I'm like, okay. And then after I read this one, 5 minutes later, I found another doozy that we'll share next week. Not quite as long. That's what she said. But yeah, so
That woman's got problems.
I'm worn out. I'm like sweating here now after reading all that.
Well, she doesn't want you because you smell.
Bad smells. I do not like bad smells.
Well, I like how she kept mentioning the ocean, the beach, sand.
Yeah.
We're in Colorado.
I know. It's very common for me to see profiles where the women say, I'm happiest on a beach, or I want to go to the beach. So it's like, okay, so you're not happy here, so I got to cart your ass to some coast, one coast or the other, to put you on a beach.
Take him to Pueblo Reservoir. Take him to Pueblo Reservoir.
Yeah, the swimming beach.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
There's sand. Hey, honey, here's your beach.
Yeah, go.
If she don't like it, throw her out into the water.
Go pound sand.
There you go.
All right, we need to play a song.
Yeah,
so
we
can
do.
cool down.
We got to welcome Big Len is in the viewing.
Oh, yes.
He is. Big Len even has a request.
He does.
Like he's got his own show. I mean, he can play whatever he
can
wants.
play
His
his
own
own
show.
songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is he hoarding in our territory?
I know. He's trying to butt into our show and wants us to play his stuff on our show.
What does he want to hear?
Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll play it. It's coming up.
All right, cool. Hi, Len.
Hi, Len.
Oh,
We're gonna invade. We still got to invade his show.
Did you find our booby trap? That, of course, was a April Fool's joke. So
we got to invade his show sometime.
yeah, after the virus.
Well, we're gonna wear masks.
I'm gonna wear my Jason Voorhees mask.
There you go. Oh, let's take that road to nowhere on the Gnarly Dudes.
That's where that last segment went.
Yeah. Actually, it's Lynn's request.
Oh, wow. All right, I'm all tangled up now. Oh, man.
That lady, she'll never find a date. She'll find a serial killer before she finds a date.
She'll find a date, but she'll find some guy who just wants to do all the stuff she said in the first part. And then she'll complain about how she can't find a nice guy, right? So, yeah. Not touching that one. But holy crap, who spends all that time writing? And then they complain when that's the type of woman who would complain if you didn't have enough stuff written in your profile, or if you just sent them a message and simply said hi.
You need to do some more work and just reply to these women and give us an update.
You get us in trouble again? You know what happened last time.
Well, that was because you didn't tell me until afterwards. This time you can say, I'm going to respond to her, and then give us an update the following week. You could just say, hi, I'm a photographer, and leave it at that.
You know what that means? That means I'm a creep. If I tell her that I'm a photographer, that means I'm a creep.
Well, she said she wanted a photographer.
Oh, her, yeah.
Yeah. I meet one of your 358 criterias.
To Brooklyn! Get on the mic, my man.
These guys are good.
They are. I like them.
They had a long career.
One guy's name is Mike, so. Got some good news stories. I found a website that had odd news stories.
Boom.
Well, I gotta turn my sign around so people can actually read it.
The Academy for Engineer Wellness. A few,
because a few is better than none. This was part of the bit that I was gonna do for Science Riot about engineers not being able to get laid. So I founded this organization, a few. Because a few is better than none.
Oh, yeah, your guitar skills, they haven't improved.
So what's Len got to say for himself?
He hasn't said anything. I think he bailed.
Oh, request a song and
Yeah.
then bails?
Request a song, bail.
Boy.
We gotta do Sundays, just flood his requests. Flood his show with requests.
Check.
Check. He's taking notes.
I have to check my list so that I know what we've done.
What we've covered?
Yeah.
Make sure we cover everything?
I don't want to repeat anything. Like, I wouldn't want to repeat that.
No, we're not doing that dateable again. Oh, gosh.
Whew. Wore me out.
Wore me out listening to it.
But it was, that's why I read it, because it's such good material. It's like every paragraph just gave me more and more. Bad smells. Sleeping with pets, I mean, does it mean she doesn't like when somebody has their dog on their bed?
That would be my guess.
Or is it? Is this Bob Seger?
This is Bob Seger. Oh, I'm out. Oh, my start didn't shoot.
Misfire. Conrad said he thought it was hilarious when I shot you in the video, the Devo video. And we started throwing the ping pong balls, but I didn't realize that we couldn't see what we were throwing at each other until I watched the video. Otherwise, I would have taken a sidearm approach.
You gotta pick up the other ones.
I just got up.
Well, that's what you get for shooting.
Uh-oh. There's one under by the power supply near your right foot.
Oh, gosh. And Lynn's probably going, these idiots got a show.
Who?
Lynn's probably going, these idiots have a show.
No, he's jealous. Alright, I'm missing one.
Right here.
Oh.
Locked and loaded.
I'm gonna shoot a ping pong ball.
Oh. Here, I'll do it. You see if you can get it.
Oh. Ooh. That's all.
That's it. We're done. Thank you. Good night.
Evan says we should try dating in New Mexico. If I got a neck tattoo, lost my job, and moved in with my mom, my inbox would be flooded. Yeah. I'm convinced that women are attracted to guys that look like cartoon characters. I see it all the time.
Shaggy. Shaky. You busted.
Busted.
It's all right. Break times. You busted.
All right, so you want to do your story on the shortage?
Si, senor.
Oh, we did that one. Check.
Crowded life.
Why is it playing again?
I don't know.
See, Len must have knew that was going to happen.
He did.
Yeah, so he set us up. So we're going to let it play?
We could let it play a second time.
No sleep till Brooklyn. You ever been to Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, Illinois?
Brooklyn, oh boy.
That's not the place you want to go to.
I remember being there once with a group of friends from college, and one of them kept saying, "This is a great place for a murder." I'm like, will you shut up?
Because it is a great place for a murder.
It is a great place for a murder, yeah. So
people thought East St. Louis was bad.
I didn't want someone to hear what he would say and then think, oh yeah, it really is a great place for a murder.
Let's start with you.
There's 4 honkies walking down the road.
Oh, man.
Sorry, that was racist to call us honkies.
We all know that there's a coronavirus going on.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
And it's creating a lot of shortages.
Really?
Yes.
How short are you? Don't answer that question.
And one thing that could start becoming in short supply is condoms.
Condoms.
Yes, condoms.
Yeah.
The world's largest producer of condoms has said that there could be a global shortage in the coming months after its factories closed due to a government lockdown.
The factory's closed. That's
Yes.
an outrage.
That is an outrage. I thought condoms would be essential business.
I would think so.
I mean, come on.
I mean, it's right along there with the liquor stores and the pot stores. I think they're even higher on the list than those things.
While closing down non-essential businesses has been an important part of the battle to contain the spread of illness and flatten the curve, this is certainly a worrying development. Are you worried?
At this point, no.
Carex BHD in Malaysia makes 20% of the world's condoms,
20%.
according to The Guardian. It's been more than a week since the company has made a single condom in any of its 3 factories in the country.
Oh, you know,
That may not seem like a very long time for production to be halted, but that adds up to a whole lot of condoms.
You know who's got a lot of condoms?
Who?
Dave. You know, Dave, actually the first time I met Dave, he was showing his film about overpopulation. He was giving people condoms. And so he still has a whole stockpile of condoms. So if we run short, then we know who to go to.
Well, so far with those 3 factories being shut down, that's a shortage of 100 million
100 million
condoms.
Mm. That's a lot of never mind.
So, be careful out there.
Yeah.
Use sparingly.
Use sparingly. Don't reuse them, please.
No,
Don't reuse them.
no. Do not reuse.
It's kind of like that episode of Seinfeld where the company that made the sponges that Elaine liked stopped making them, so she had to make sure that you were sponge worthy. So make sure that whoever you are with is worthy of using a condom in a shortage. And speaking of shortages, we all know the plight that I had finding toilet paper.
Yes.
There was a story yesterday about that truck in Texas loaded with toilet paper that burst into flames.
Yes.
The driver crashed and the whole truck went up. And there's probably somebody out there with some conspiracy theory about that too. But that reminded me of when I think I was in 8th grade, where I lived. There was a overpass that stretched for 10 blocks. And occasionally there
That's
would
a
be...
long overpass.
It is a long overpass. It went over, I mentioned earlier that scene in Hoffa with at the train yard.
Yep.
It went over the train yard. At one point, it was the largest train yard in the world. So anyhow, occasionally there would be accidents at the intersection where the end of the overpass was on our side. And one day, a semi-truck full of Peter Pan peanut butter overturned at the intersection, and my best friend lived a half a block down. And he calls me up. He's like, "Dude, there's a truck full of peanut butter."
There's a what?
There's a truck full of Peter Pan peanut butter. Say that 5 times.
Peter
fast.
Pan peanut butter. Peter Pan peanut butter.
So everybody was looting the truck. Everybody in the neighborhood was going and grabbing cases full of Peter Pan peanut butter. And that's what it reminded me of. So I wonder if anybody tried to run to the truck to grab some toilet paper before it all burst into flames.
Wouldn't it already be in flames?
I don't know. See, I wasn't there and I didn't see any video. So why don't some of the witnesses give us a call or send us
719-375-3107. 719-375-3107. If you were a witness to that.
Yes, give us a call.
Wasn't it down in Texas?
Yeah, pay attention. I mentioned that earlier.
Did you really? I guess I should listen to the show.
You were looking out the window trying to find somebody to wave to.
Yes, I was.
So do we have the music situation? Now?
Probably not.
So,
Lynn's probably laughing at us because
because he messed this up.
Because we just are a bunch of
what? Speak for yourself. Yeah. How about is my Stone Rolling Stones?
I have no idea what's going to play next. I'm just going to hit the button, and I don't know what it's going to be.
All right, hit it. What is that?
Flock of Seagulls.
Hey, there we go.
In honor of your Facebook post.
Yeah, go to our Facebook page and look at the photos of us with the Flock of Seagulls quaffs. Ask Evan what he's waiting for.
Maybe what he's waiting for.
Yeah, he says if I get a neck tattoo.
Yeah, he needs to go ahead and get that tattoo. He'd be a big magnet.
So I found 4 other news stories yesterday. They're pretty short. We can maybe do 2 of them or 4 of them.
Avenue. Like you.
Need a girl like you. See, when I made those pictures today, the song got stuck in my head and it was with me like all afternoon. Hypnotize me through. Hypnotize me through.
What the hell was that?
I'm enunciating.
You're doing something.
And no night and day.
Hey, couldn't get away.
Got your gun?
No, Evan was posting about us.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Where? Is he saying stuff about us?
Something to the effect of, that basically he doesn't know why I'm still working with you. You suck. I need a better co-host.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh. Well, Dave's got condoms.
He did a billboard campaign, don't you?
He did a what?
Billboard campaign?
With condoms?
No. It was a GoFundMe campaign. It just ended. Oh, he was trying to raise $15,000 to put up a billboard between here and Denver. So like at, I think it's like that Larkspur exit or Greenland exit where there's those billboards. And then another billboard in Minneapolis area about basically...
Overpopulation?
Yeah, overpopulation.
Oh, I missed that. I wouldn't have anything to contribute. But I saw him. When did I see him? Anyway, but it was several years after I got that condom from him, and I'm like, "Hey, Dave, I still have that condom you gave me." He's like, "Either you're not getting any, or you're making some really bad decisions."
Both.
That's a gnarly mix right there.
Is that a gnarly mix?
Oh, we should have played this after Dateable or Undateable. I never thought I'd meet a girl like you. I never thought I'd meet a girl like you. Hey, maybe we should ask, well, nobody's watched it. I was going to say, what is that?
Picture accent.
Stargazers?
Yeah.
I can't read that.
It's just their marquee. It's pictures I took that's going to be in an article.
Pictures you took?
Yeah. My photography skills are going to be
worldwide. Now
worldwide.
you're a published photographer.
I will be a published.
Yeah.
Come May.
Awesome.
I will be a published photographer.
So,
And, I forgot to show you the other picture that's going to be in the article. Oop, dang it.
I have to find my drumsticks.
That's the other picture that's going to be.
Is that Zach?
That's Zach.
Awesome. View.
So yes,
Aurora comes in view.
published photographer and writer will be on my resume.
Nice.
My LinkedIn profile. I would add it. I have Gnarly Dudes, but nobody wants to give me any jobs.
I applied for a job this week.
Did you?
Yeah.
With the Gnarly Dudes? I didn't know we had a job.
I had to update and put the Gnarly Dudes on. So.
You applied? Was it a radio job?
It was a podcast producer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But they wanted somebody who spoke Spanish.
No hablo.
No. I said, "Okay." Anytime anybody says something to me in Spanish, I go, "Okay."
Okay. Sí.
So I didn't expect to hear from them. But it was good that I got to update my resume. So. Aurora Borealis comes in view.
The lyrical writing of this song.
Isn't that redundant? The lyrical writing?
The lyrics of this song.
It's funny that what's this guy's name? Mike Block, who has the hair. He's bald now, so. So I was searching.
Because of all that hairspray he was using to do whatever he was doing with that.
Yeah, to shut down the follicles.
That's right. Killed the growth. It's like weed killer.
You need to buy that St. Louis Blues ukulele so we could do some guitar jams.
Yeah, as soon as I have $80 laying around.
You're getting $1,200 from the. You're getting $2,400 from the government. The government.
I'll believe it when I see it in my bank account.
They said 2 weeks. Today I heard 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah. hear a heartbeat. It laser sounds.
We should have played this after Children of the Sun. Helicopter.
Oh, is this Aldo Nova?
Yes.
I downloaded some Aldo Nova after he mentioned it. I forgot to put that on my list, though, but it's a good thing that you found your list.
No. That's the new songs.
Oh, the new songs. Oh, what he gave us last week.
No, this week. He gave it to me this evening.
Oh.
If you show up on time every once in a while, you would get these things.
You're always early.
You're always late, so I have to compensate for you being late.
See, I don't have to be early because you're early.
Well, I can't be late because you're late. I'd like to be late once.
Sure. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we needed a guitar prop. Maybe one of those inflatable ones.
There you go.
Yeah. The pool stuff is now available at Walmart, so maybe they've got them.
Because we're going to be swimming this summer.
We're gonna be swimming in something.
Because every pool will be open.
Now, was this his name? Aldo Nova was his name? Because when I looked him up last week, it just said he was a guitarist and blah, blah, blah. Neon lights shining bright into the night. The girls with the dresses untied.
Aldo Caproscio. He's from Canada.
He is.
Yeah. Montreal.
I think that's where Josh is from.
They might have been neighbors.
Maybe. He probably speaks French too. If you're from Montreal. I remember when I had an engineering job, we had a client in Montreal. So whenever you'd call, if you needed to call there, the receptionist would pick up and she'd just start talking French. And after she was done, you'd have to say, English, please. And then she'd talk to you in English.
Why couldn't you just press 1 for English?
This is a live version, live person.
So just say 1. 1. English, 1.
But it was so funny. When I had that job, I worked with an older guy who, at one point, his desk was next to mine. At one point, he thought that his phone wasn't working. So I said, why don't you just grab the phone on the desk next to you and call your number to see if it rings. So he calls the number, and then his phone rings. He's like, oh, my phone's ringing, and he goes to pick it.
That sounds like something from The Office. That sounds like something from The Office. That they would do it to Dwight.
And then he picked it up, and he realized what he did. I had a office mate that we sat back to back, and one day he fell asleep at his desk. So I called his number. And his phone rang, he woke up and he answered the phone. I said, wake up, man.
You're killing me. You're killing me.
Speaking of The Office, yeah, we got to figure out a way to get on.
On The Office? It's canceled.
No. The what's his face?
John Krasinski's?
Yeah, on his Do Good Network or Good News Network, whatever it's called.
I'm sure he's looking at us and thinking that's not good news.
Well, I got an email yesterday from the lady at the blood bank. She's like, I didn't forget about you. She says, we've been busy, but she says, we're going to need some help promoting at the end of the month. So she asked me to call and make an appointment to give my blood. So I did that today, April 23rd. See if Jay's available for the for the filming.
Well, it's April 23rd.
It's a Thursday.
Oh. It's during the day. I can't do it.
3 o'clock. Well, you weren't going to come anyway.
Right.
But it sounds like they're only taking in so many people at a time.
Every place is doing that now.
So that's why I had to call and make an appointment.
Holy, it kept them records.
Hoping to find somebody with some Batman material so they can make a mask for me with the bat symbol on it. That would be cool. Then I can be Batman. I am the Batman.
Batman.
I am the Batman. Oh, that was loud.
That?
Yeah.
It's not even on mic.
It just went right through my ear socket.
So that means there's no brain material blocking the two ears. So you're brainless. We've proven it. You are brainless.
Quiet, I'm broadcasting. What are we gonna do? A news story?
Sure.
2 news stories? Do I have time to take a drink?
Yeah, you got 15 seconds. Oh! Chug it, chug it.
It's a good thing it didn't go down the wrong way. That's what she said.
Well, during that set, we realized that Mike has no brain.
What?
Yes, we discovered that.
Huh?
You were part of that scientific discovery.
Huh?
That's my scientific discovery
That's
for the
your
week.
scientific discovery.
That's my scientific discovery for the week. You have no brain.
You finally made a scientific discovery that's
No, I
worth
haven't.
something.
No, I had the one about the appendix too.
The appendix?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think I learned something this week, but I don't remember. I've
So you
spent
think you learned, but you
I've
don't.
spent like all week like trying to navigate all of this stuff that we're supposed to get as business owners and things, you know, and so that's taken up a lot of my time and energy.
Yeah.
I was on the phone
the couch is taking
again.
up a lot of your time.
I was on the phone again with my bank, on hold for more than an hour this time. Remember last week it was more than 2 hours. On hold for more than an hour. And then I found out that, yes, I can get a deferral on my payments on my loan. However, since the automatic payment was happening today, they couldn't stop it. So I have to call back again to have this taken care of. So she couldn't do anything for me yesterday. So I have to call back again. I'm like, are you serious? I have to wait on hold. Oh, well, if you wait till towards the end of the month, then hopefully there won't be that many people trying to call in. I'm like, okay, so how many people did you tell that to yesterday who you couldn't help? So anyway, couple more news stories.
Okay.
This is related to our dateable or undateable. So we could have tied this in, but you know, we have no direction. We have no creative direction.
No creative direction or something.
Dating site called Quarantine Together, creating connections from a distance. A new dating site launched amid the coronavirus pandemic aims to help people create connections while social distancing. Quarantine Together, a new dating site, an app developed by Daniel something and Christopher Smeeder, asks users at 6 p.m. each day if they have washed their hands, and if they answer affirmatively, they are then connected to another user for text chat. The users are offered the option of switching to video chat after talking for 15 minutes. People need to stay at home, and people will be lonely when they stay at home, the founder said. We wanted to build something that is not just great for others, but for our selfish purposes so we don't get bored. I watch basketball when I get home, but that's not on. He said the service is specific to how people are living in this time. He also said matched users initially know nothing about each other except for their names. There are no rejections, he said. It's less about your photo or your bio. It's more about actually being able to talk to another person. So I signed up for this, and when I signed up, it said, we already have too many people. You have to be on the waiting list. So I don't know what's going to happen. I was hoping that I would have something to report, but my research continues.
Well, there was a story earlier this week about a couple who went on a first date, and they both ended up testing positive for coronavirus, and so now they're quarantined together. So be careful who you go on a first date with.
Well, this is all virtual. This is all video or texting. So this is not physical date. That's the whole thing.
Did you see about the guy in New York who asked a lady to go out via drone? and she agreed. And when they went out on the first date, he was in one of those big plastic bubbles. They had pictures because he was in a big plastic bubble so that there would be no touchy.
No touching?
Yeah, no touchy. No touchy. And so there was a photo of them walking down the street. It was in New York City.
Uh-huh.
So they weren't staying in like they were supposed to. But he was in the big plastic bubble. You know, like the ones you see at the fairs where you can get in the bubble and roll down the hill or whatever.
Yeah.
He was in one of those on their date.
Put you in one of those and kick you down a hill into the lake. You know, that's pretty nutty, and we've been called nuts around here. Do you like walnuts?
No.
Really?
Really?
Okay. Too hard to open?
I just don't like nuts.
You should have said yes, because that would tie into this next story.
Well, if you would have prepped me beforehand.
You know that never works. Oops, sorry. Martial artist breaks 256 walnuts with his elbow in 1 minute. A martial artist in India broke a Guinness World Record when he used his elbow to crush 256 walnuts in only 1 minute. Guinness World Records reviewed the evidence from attempt and announced that Mohammed Rashid had broken the record of 229. So there was a previous record of 229 walnuts, which was set by Indian martial artist Prabhakar Reddy.
Can you say that again?
Prabhakar. The record-keeping organization said Rashid smashed 256 walnuts during his December 2019 attempt. Rashid is a multiple record holder, having previously set Guinness records for breaking walnuts with his head, as well as smashing beverage cans with his elbow and coconuts with his head. Now, I want to see that video of him smashing coconuts and walnuts. So this reminds me of a Three Stooges episode where the police commissioner is yelling at the police chief and he's slamming his hand on the desk. And Curly, just for some reason, has walnuts in his pocket. So he lays them out on the desk, and the commissioner is banging the desk, and then he smashes the walnuts, and Curly just scoops them up. And of course, he throws the nuts away and eats the shells. So.
Oh, man.
But, you know, it would be nice if you would aspire to do something like this, you know, crack walnuts with your head or maybe your butt cheeks.
I will aspire to that. Not.
256 in 1 minute.
Yeah. You wanted this song.
Yes.
The Robert Palmer song.
Yes.
So tell what you wanted to do.
So this is a shout out to our friends at Peaks and Pasties. I would like to do an episode of Gnarly with a Robert Palmer song and ladies from Peaks and Pasties dressed up as the characters in the Robert Palmer video. I would love to see that video of him smashing walnuts with his head.
I'm sure you can find it. It's on YouTube,
I have
probably.
to look up his name.
We are just going to squeeze your song in.
Emotional rescue.
Well, actually, we'll probably end up running over.
It's alright.
Because it's next after this.
You know, I occasionally have dreams that I'm Robert Palmer. And
I don't know if I want to hear about your dreams.
I'm backed up by
those dancers.
Yeah.
Androgynous.
They're usually good dreams.
Okay, it's more than I really want to know. You know there's a condom shortage right now, right?
Don't need condoms for dreams. It's hot in here again. I kept saying that last week. I started sweating reading that profile. That was a lot. That was hard work.
Oh. Your heart beats double time. Another kiss.
And you'll be mine.
You'll be mine.
Did I get your nipple?
A little to the left. Oh.
I'm surprised you haven't modified your darts yet.
Give me time.
With the ping pong balls on the floor. Let me see if I can shoot it.
Oh, you got it.
Oh,
You got it.
I did.
No.
Oh, didn't shoot.
Blank. That's what she said. Nope.
Missed it by that much.
It was more than that much.
It was a little high.
Oh.
Face it, you're addicted to love. As well, face it, you're addicted to love.
You're getting the next ones. There are no next ones. I can't bend over anymore.
Don't you hate when you drop something? You're like, shit. I
gotta bend over and get that.
pick it up.
There's no way.
Hey, Melissa didn't show up.
Call her. You have to send her a message.
Yeah.
Say she has an unexcused absence.
Really send her a message. Like, break her knees, break her kneecaps.
There you go. This is what happens when you miss the Gnarly Dudes.
Face it, you're addicted to love. Now, is this the one where the girls are the backup band, or the one where they're just standing in a row? There's two songs, and I get them mixed up.
I can't type on this.
Oh, yeah. Get your drumsticks, man.
I know you love this song, but I'm not that impressed with this song. They are the band.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
They are the band.
'Cause I nothing I can do. I sang this once, like this at karaoke. Gnarly mix. Over you.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I was trying to find that story about the first day quarantine, but I couldn't find it.
No motion, no rescue. Our emotion, no rescue. I'm losing my voice. Yeah. Night. See, he was dreaming too. Mine, 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 oh mine. Mine, 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 oh mine. You just joined. I will wave at you.
I left. I thought it was a bunch of goofballs. I left.
A bunch of goofballs? Is that the correct term, like a murder of crows?
Yes. Is this song over yet?
Bing, bing. You should see this video. It's hilarious.
You could be mine.
And every night. Be your knight in shining armor, coming to you to rescue.
If you're gonna do it right.
No, mine. You will be mine, you will be mine, oh mine. You. Ooh. A fine Arab charger. This is our next gnarly.
No. I can't do 6 minutes of this. No, this will not be our next gnarly because I cannot do 6 minutes of that song.
Why is there a song playing?
Because you've been distracting me and
I've been distracting you. You were looking at your iPad during
yeah,
that
because
song.
I was looking for a new co-host. So, you know.
You know I have ruined you for all the other co-hosts.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
That was a gnarly mix of
I wonder if
Rolling
DJ
Stones.
Data's available on Friday nights.
No, she will only DJ with me.
Let's ask. I will ask her.
Yeah.
Now we got to kill 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
Really? Why? It's 9 o'clock.
Well, because KFEZ 101.3 FM, Walsenburg, Pueblo, Colorado Springs.
You may want to say that over because I was laughing over you.
KFEZ 101.3 FM, Walsenburg, Pueblo, Colorado Springs. This is Gnarly 101.3 FM.
I have another news story we can talk about.
Sure. We've already ruined the night.
Survey: 12% of at-home workers skip video due to lack of clothes. True story. A survey of stay-at-home workers in the United States suggests 12% of workers have kept their cameras switched off during video calls due to a lack of clothing. I don't see the problem. Mentimeter, an interactive presentation tool, announced it commissioned a survey of 1,500 people working from home amid the COVID-19 pandemic and found 12% of responders admitted to keeping their video cameras off during meetings on Zoom, Skype, or Google Hangouts because they were naked or only partially clothed. Again, I don't see the problem. The company also said 44% of those surveyed admitted they dressed in more professional attire, specifically for video meetings, while 16% said they had rearranged their homes to look more professional in the background of a video call. A total of 11% of respondents reported seeing something, quote unquote, something that they considered unprofessional in the background of a coworker's video call. The survey also suggests 56% of workers feel their opinions are heard less in video calls than during an in-person meeting, and 25% believe their contributions aren't being acknowledged as much as when they're working in an office. So, how do you dress when you have a video conference meeting?
I'm usually in blue jeans and just a long sleeve, I guess they call them Henley shirts.
A Henley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I'm in. But to follow up with that, there was an article from Walmart that stated Walmart saw an increase in top sales, but not in pants, because people were buying tops for the Zoom, video conferencing, and they didn't need the pants because they never stood up.
So do you have anything unprofessional in the background that shows in your video conferences?
I've actually had to move my office from where it originally was because now my wife has to do teaching. The schools are all shut down, so she has to do the online teaching. And because of how our floor plan of our house is, where my office was, it was in a loft that overlooked the first level of our house, which was a big open floor plan. So when she was trying to do her teaching, the noise
from you farting and caring about. Yeah, they could see you walking across in your robe, scratching your butt.
The dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. That's the real reason. Don't tell us about the floor plan. The real reason is because you were seen as unprofessional in her videos. That was the unprofessional thing in the background. It was you. It was all you.
Well, I can't help it that one of them was with her principal. I mean, I didn't see anything wrong.
Yeah, it's not like the principal hasn't seen anything like that before.
All right, we got to wrap this up. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have a couple helpful tips for you, or just one helpful tip.
More to come.
We also have Gnarly Okie, so you can check us out doing Devo's Whip It. And if you want to relive this show, I don't know why, but if you want to relive this show, it'll be up next week on our YouTube channel.
Next week? They got to wait till next week?
Yes. we try to space it out so that the anticipation.
Yeah. All right. You're spreading the love.
Spreading the love. And you're spreading the cheeks.
Cracking walnuts.
Oh, man.
Be safe, everybody.
Have a great weekend.
Stay home. Breaking walnuts with your butt cheeks.